All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Oshi no Ko, Season 1, Episode 1. The poll results are in. This is what people wanted me to watch. I'll put those on screen or something. There's a poll on Patreon, a poll on YouTube. Uh, both of them, Oshi no Ko won. More narrowly on Patreon than on YouTube, I believe. But either way, uh, this is what we're watching. The other shows on the poll aren't like going anywhere. It's not like I'm never gonna watch those, obviously. Mushoku Tensei is definitely the runner-up. Uh, a little bit different results on YouTube and on Patreon. I'm not really, I don't know how I'm weighing them in my mind or what I even think the difference there is, but the other shows, I'll watch them. I'll watch them eventually, I'm sure. I'm sure I will end up watching all of those. But we're watching Oshi no Ko. What do I know about this show? Not much. I know it's about idols, and I know the opening song because I have listened to it many times. It was on like my driving to and from work playlist for like years. So I probably listened to the opening song Idol like 5,000 times. I don't even know. I've listened to that song a lot. I have seen like pictures of like the purple-haired girl who I assume is like the main character. But I don't think I know anything else about the show other than that. Idols, purple-haired girl. The opening song is called Idol. Um, Anything else? I'm trying to think. Not really. Um, this episode is long. It is an hour and 22 minutes, so we're in for a long one. This is a movie. So I mean, I assume anyone who clicked on this video probably already knows. I don't even want to know how long this video is going to be in total. Oh, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. So I guess we will just get started. The subtitles I'm using the MTBB subs. That is what people told me would probably be best. I have literally like 15 options of subs here, but hopefully those are good. I don't know. I always get like nervous about that. I never know which subs I actually should use, but hopefully these ones work. So yeah, anything else? No, I guess we will just get into it. So we are watching Oshi no Ko, Season 1, Episode 1. You can line your own copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. I hope my volume is good. No kidding. Ooh. Uh, like the world of idols itself? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed. There she is. Skillfully lied to. Interesting. That's a negative way to look at it, right? Right. Okay. Love, sure. Bikomachi. Oh, what eyes, huh? Oh yeah, like that shot from right there. That is what I've seen before. It's what are we doing? Okay. Right. He was hanging out with his patient. Come on. Yeah, I assume he's a doctor, right? I guess. Hmm. Kind of part of the idea of like idols in general, right? Oh no. What happens? I is dead. Oh no. Okay. God. Don't say that. Oh god. Hmm. Interesting. Been here for a long time, I assume. Tendoji Sarina. Oh, she was into idols. Oh, so sad. If this was back during his residency, I wonder. Probably been a while. Oh, such a sad thing to wish. Yeah. Oh, I don't say that to a little girl with cancer. God. Ooh. You're the child of a celebrity. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose. Hmm. That's an interesting way to think about it. Hmm. Oh, maybe. Maybe that happens. Yeah, I don't think so. Ah, her eyes. Yeah. Ooh, awful. Interesting. So, like, his connection to idols. Yeah. Okay. That's- that's not. Yeah, come on. That is not the point of that story. God. What's this guy's name? I believe you, sure. Oh God. I don't. I come on. Oh, swearing on the name of Serena. Yeah, well, if she's having health problems, we're in a hospital. Oh, obstetrics and gynecology. Oh, okay. She's pregnant. Oh, God. Wait, what? Okay. What Serena said about being reborn, right? Ooh. Like in disguise, I guess. On paper. How did he not recognize her immediately? Yeah. Oh. Stay calm, please. God, those eyes are crazy. Man. I mean, the eye. I don't know if that's intentional. Probably. Unlikely. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, she must be, like, pretty far into the pregnancy, right? If it's, like... Oh, God. At least he remained calm, right? Oh, God. You should, like, excuse yourself from this patient. What are you doing? Yeah. God. Breaks the fantasy, maybe, right? Because, like, that is a big deal, right? As like an idol. I wonder. Doesn't want to tell, probably. Interesting. Okay, okay. Hmm. That was cute. Twins. Oh God. 20 weeks pregnant with twins. Oh God, that's gotta be dangerous, right? I mean, it's such a crazy thing to man. Such a hard, impossible decision to make as a child too, right? Like, does she really have no one? She's an orphan, right? Hmm. Yeah, I get that's all you can say. You're not allowed to, like, give advice. Well, what does he think is a fan of hers, I wonder? Hmm. Interesting. I don't do that, please. Yeah. Right. It would be so much picking, her these kids over her career as an idol, right? Which if that's the decision she wants to make. I mean, it's her choice. It's her choice to make, of course. Oh. But I guess it is so tied to Serena for him. Got that like old like iPod touchscreen almost. Or lock screen. I wonder how he feels like actually knowing her now, right? Does it break the illusion? Wonder why he recommended here. Oh, talk about stars, huh? Makes sense. Yeah. That's probably a large part of your fan base anyway. Oh, okay. That'd be really hard to do. You'd have to keep the kid's secret, right? That's a sad situation. It's a really sad situation. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, her face. Hmm. Lies are the most exquisite love. Interesting. Yeah, like darkness on her face. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Exactly, right. And it's almost like those two things are in conflict, right? But you're gonna have both? Yeah. That's gonna be hard. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, I love the music. Okay, okay. Hoshino. Did we know that was her last name? It'll be him. Okay, okay. Hmm. Hopelessly an idol. Interesting. It makes sense that she has that kind of self-awareness about it. I don't know. It's her attitude about lies like that. I don't know what to think about it. I'm sure. It's, yeah, scary. Oh, true. Right. Yeah. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if that's how it works. I mean, you could try, I guess. I don't know what, like, the... Not how it works. I don't know what the... Ooh, time passing. I don't know how they decide if they should do a C-section or not. Like, if it's too dangerous. Like, hmm. God. Lies or love? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God. Really? Okay, okay. Oh, he's okay. He's leaving. Yeah, you gotta be here. Interesting. I'm surprised he is willing to leave right now when it's. Oh, right, sure. Yeah. Got to know her for a few months. Yeah. You got to know, like, the real her. Maybe, right? Oh, oh no. Someone knows that she's here. Yeah. I am concerned. Oh, even her last name isn't public. Oh, God. What was this guy's plan? What? And now we're chasing him through the middle of the woods? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You gotta, not. What are we doing? Okay. Right. 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 Are you doing alright? Oh, I don't think so. Wait, wait, wait. He's gonna die, and yeah, but why? Is that really where we're going? Oh, the whole, like, resurrection? Yeah, yeah, right? Oh, that would be so, like, conflicting, though, wouldn't it? Oh, God, that's what we're doing, though. But, like, how? I mean, Ooh. Some interesting shots in there. I gotta make sure I go back to those flashes. Oh God. Oh God. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh God. Okay. Okay. I did not think that was gonna happen. So he's her child. No, but that has to be so weird though, right? Like, how does that make you feel? Like how he was saying he wants her children to like be happy and healthy and all this, and now he's one of them, right? Oh God. Oh, cute. Oh God. Oh, I see. New voice. Aquamarine. Tell me that's a nickname. That is not a nickname. That is his name. Hoshino Aquamarine. Oh God, this is weird. Just like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no kidding. Mm-hmm. Sure, sure. There's always that question, right? When you, yeah, interesting. Sure. Interesting. Okay, okay. Where are we going with this? Oh, they're twins, duh. Right, there's another one. A normal one. Ruby. Oh, that's so cute. Aquamarine and Ruby. Oh God. I suppose. I suppose. So the delivery went well. She didn't die. That's good. That's good. How would she mix them up? I that is crazy, girl. Come on. Sure, right? No, I see. And she remembers your name. Oh, never, never. She doesn't remember your name. Never mind. My bad. That's the opposite. Oh, okay. I wonder how long it's been. Couple months, maybe? I don't know. Okay. What do we. Okay. She does not seem too enthusiastic. Saito Miyako. Interesting. I. Probably, yes. I would assume so. Ah, yeah, yeah. I feel like it could be such a sad life, you know? It would not be that bad. Come on. Oh, that's so sad, right? Can't leave the house with them ever? Oh, okay. Okay. That's Aqua. Yeah, please. Hmm. Oh god. Like, calm down. I mean, her attitude about it's so weird, right? But it's like, she knows how serious it is, right? Um, like from that talk on the hospital roof. So I just wonder, like, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, I guess, what's actually going on in her head, you know? Well, you'll be fine. It just goes to sleep. What a babysitter. Just starts walking around, turns on the TV. Sure. Oh God. What? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Man. Okay, okay. Let's see this performance. Oh, interesting. Maybe not as big of a deal as main character. I don't know what to call him. Should I just call him Aquamarine? I don't know. Was making them out to be. I guess that's his name now. Oh God. I guess that's realistic, right? Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Lots of lies. Lots of lies. The big shots. I'm sure she does. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Just completely captivating, right? Wow. Hmm. Not like they have a choice, right? Oh, but to get burned. God, what a man. Get burned by it. Oh, that's the guy. I said, yeah. Interesting. Hmm. Like, exactly, right? That was like my first thought about this, right? Is like, it's weird, right? It feels like you like took their place, you know? I suppose. I suppose. I would just feel so guilty. I would feel so guilty, right? I feel like I have like a duty to. I okay. Oh, she's also right. Okay, great, good. Why can't she have normal kids? Come on. Oh God. Also, like, quiet down. Whatever her name is, Miyako, right, is sleeping right over there. Oh God. Man, she is very interesting. Dummy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure. Yeah. She's arguing with people on Twitter about okay, great, good. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Die, die, die. That's really healthy, probably. What a thing to do when you get reincarnated, to start doing that, huh? Ooh. She's stupid. Oh, God. Man. Oh, yeah, right? God. I guess it makes me think of the whole lie thing, right? That it's almost like they have to lie to her about being her kids, her normal kids, I guess, right? They are her kids, right? They still are, I suppose. Oh no. Oh God. So what the hell is up with this guy? Like, he somehow knew she was at that hospital. Is he just a crazy stalker, I guess? Oh, what a cute picture up there. Oh God. Okay, sure. I guess it would be awkward, sure. Sure, sure. Oh, but she doesn't care. God. Aw. Okay, she's always busy, right? It's so sad. So sad. I suppose. I guess. That is a really weird way to phrase it, but... Oh, true. Good question. Okay, sure. What are you, then? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know, though. Hmm. True. It's just so conflicting, right? That they aren't normal babies, you know? I guess. Has she gotten better at babysitting? I guess, yeah, it's probably not. She might not be very enthusiastic about it. Okay, well, that is not a very admirable. I don't know. Sure. Oh no. No way she's gonna rat on them, right? Whoa. I hope we're whispering so she can't hear. Sure, yeah. It's frustrating, I imagine. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh god. Oh no. Thank god she's expositing her evil plan right in front of us. True. No, that's how serious the situation is. Come on. Oh god, she's doing it right now. We gotta act fast. We do have to kill her. Okay, okay. Go for it. Ooh. Oh god, what are we doing? Right. I guess that's convincing. If I saw some babies start talking to me. Sure, sure. Yeah, because it's a divine messenger. Keep up. Come on. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's too much for her to grasp. Like, come on. How would that happen? Someone's in disguise as this baby right now? I don't know. If a baby started talking to me. Oh, God. An incarnation of Amaterasu. Right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right, right. What is, like, this light that they have for, like, God? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Chosen by the god of entertainment. Of course, of course. Hmm. Right, of course. I don't know, death. You'll die. Exactly, yeah. Like, there we go. That's pretty simple, right? That's super specific. Hmm. Oh, you might be pushing it. I don't know. I don't know. No, maybe not. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, you don't need to do that. Yeah, probably not. Did they just go back to pretending to be babies after that? I I don't know. I feel like that kind of introduces some new complications, but I guess it worked. Indeed, very impressive. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Okay. Oh, wait. How would that be possible, though? How could she be Serena, right? Because Serena died years ago, right? No, but she has to be. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. I guess I didn't think of that because I just figured Serena died years ago, right? Ah. How is that possible? How is that possible? I guess it's just magic, right? I don't know. God, and they don't know? When are they gonna find out? Oh, God. How crazy. Okay, okay. Does that make me feel better? Does that make me feel worse? I don't know. No, that's not very good. That is, I mean, like, that's not nothing. Hmm. Oh, yeah, probably have to do a lot of outsourcing, a lot of, like, so much. People take a bigger cut, I'm sure. No kidding. I'm having these kids, having twins has to be insanely expensive. Yeah. Different than that fantasy Serena imagined. Interesting. Sense of responsibility she has. Hmm. It's almost like she feels that for everyone with like the way she acts as an idol, you know? You could have some ice cream. Come on. Interesting. God, her attitude is so interesting. Maybe the super ultra famous ones. Oh, and of course, because Serena. Yeah, okay, okay. Goes along with like what she was saying in the hospital room. How is that even allowed? I guess it's, you know. Right, that's just what I was thinking. Exactly. I like how they just talk openly in front of Miyako now. Post-nuclear holocaust, Jesus. But that isn't enough, right? I mean, there's a factor of luck, there's a factor of a lot of stuff, right? To really make it. Yeah, it must be her fault. God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very cutthroat, right? Hmm. Yeah, it's hmm. It's tied to a lot of like dark stuff, right? I guess. It's much bigger than just idols. Interesting. So how does she make herself stand out more? So you want to be like multi-talented, I guess, like in the entertainment industry, like at large, I suppose, right? That would be the idea. Hmm. Oh, the other members. I doubt that's really it. Wonder what she's actually thinking about. Oh God, I guess. Oh, fake. She's disingenuous, insincere. Interesting. And she's like insecure about that, I suppose. I guess who wouldn't that bother, right? Oh God. They're here. Interesting. Okay. I guess just unaffiliated to her. Yeah. Oh, and he doesn't even know. Oh God. Interesting. Oh god, I'm scared. I feel like the eyes enough would be obvious, but... Oh, okay. They can tell. Only three of them. Interesting. Ooh. I look at what our fan base is like, right? It makes sense. I think this is realistic. In terms of, they are middle-aged men, right? Oh, just a filter over everything. Hmm. I've really got in her head, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess, like, all idols are fake, right? Oh, made up of lies. Hmm. What are they doing? Oh, God. Right. Instinct took over, right? We gotta continue the show. Come on. Oh, she loves it. There's a real smile, right? Oh no. Oh god. 200. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. I hope no one investigates it. Ooh, interesting. Oh, the same guy. Ah, I wish he wouldn't give so much credit to that one guy, though, you know? It's hard not to, though, I get it. Interesting. It's, you know what they say, like, one negative comment feels like it outweighs 100 positive ones. Oh, okay, time skip. Aww. They can actually talk now, too. Hmm. Yeah, that is a weird thing to say as a toddler. That you reincarnated from two, like she says exactly the correct situation. Oh no, or that. Never mind. I guess what would she possibly assume otherwise, right? Ooh. Oh, really growing. Yeah, yeah. I see. I see. Oh, a TV show. God, she is cute. Oh, right. Don't slip up. Ah, God. It's such a sad situation, though. They have to lie and say, I don't know. I just can't get that out of my head. Okay, what kind of TV show, huh? Hi there. Hmm. He is tall. The director. Oh god. Okay. She covered for him. So, I guess that's kind of yeah, probably shouldn't do that, but sure. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now that might be, I don't know. That's a little bit much. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. He really knows all these people, huh? Yeah, you can speak. Oh god, he's dead. Ooh. He won't do that. Don't worry. Oh god. This is not how a toddler acts. Please. No kidding. I guess. Sure. Hmm. Ooh, yeah. Maybe he has a future in acting, huh? I don't know. As a kid, you'd probably be good at least, right? Compared to other kids. Really? Okay. God, he's getting connections. Hmm. Of course. Yeah. It's all luck, right? Gotta put yourself out there as much as possible, but sure, right, right. Oh, different, completely different categories. Yeah. Interesting. Hmm. Okay, right. Because you need new people to replace the old, right? You always do. So you have to try. Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, how many people are like failed actors, right? Or not even failed, but just didn't make it in the same way. Interesting. So what category is she in right now, right? Just one of the new faces, maybe, right? Probably. It's her first TV show. But she has to get lucky too, right? That is kind of the thing. Hmm. I wonder how well like those skills transfer, you know? Okay. Ooh, sure, sure. Easier than like a whole crowd. Okay, okay. Of course. Interesting. Okay, okay. Looking at it from a single angle. I don't know. Hmm. Oh, okay. It's time. I wonder, like, what is it? Is it a TV show? Is it a movie? It's just a TV show, right? You just want the camera to zoom in on her face forever. Oh, was she like barely in it? They barely used any of the footage of her. Oh, that's so sad. Ah, but that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole point. What? Oh God, he's calling him. He's calling him. That's the whole thing, right? You got to put yourself out there as much as possible, right? He calls the director to yell at him. I wonder how much of it was his decision, the editor's decisions, the producers. There's so many parts to it. Okay. Oh, oh, yeah. I don't want her to overshadow. Ah, interesting. I guess that makes sense. That's such a like sounds realistic. Just bad luck. Ooh, it's nothing but a dream. Yeah, sadly, right? Completely connected. Oh, okay. Big O for a film. That would be. Oh, oh, I see. So he is now part of the package deal, huh? Oh, what a like overgrown building back there. Oh, I love the colors. Right, right. And I assume this is the latter, right? Like, yeah. Hey, but it could really pay off if I really like takes off, you know? Like, is that allowed? How old is he? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're underestimating yourself. Yeah, who knows? Don't know until you try, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, that's such a crazy thing to like tell a kid, you know? Good connection to have, probably. Who knows? Who knows? They might both go big places. Oh, and I guess like he was probably around the same age as him. Oh, right, right, yeah. No, that's actually so true though. Yeah. Especially with like older people. They're so used to being treated like weird. What are you doing? You are not a baby. Like, get up. They still haven't talked to each other. Oh, who are you? Oh god. She's like the same age as us, but she has quite the ego, huh? Arima Kana. Huh? Oh, okay. Some kind of pun. Oh, she has an incredibly inflated ego. That's what's going on here. Oh, god. Right, a lot of people are, yeah. Who had an inn. Interesting. Feels very strongly about that, huh? About like her own skill, I guess. Oh god. Oh no. Oh my god, she's so like we're gonna kill her. Right, right. Oh, I kind of feel bad for her though, you know? Growing up in an environment like that. I see, I see. Sounds maybe not familiar, but I don't know. Hospital in the mountains. I see. I see. Hmm. Okay. So you're gonna play it a different way, maybe? Right, but what does it mean to be creepy? I guess, right? What does it mean to be creepy? Just be normal, I suppose, right? But like, okay, okay. And it's almost like the contrast between him and her creates this like effect, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. There's an important thing to be thinking about, I suppose. Hmm. Oh, right, sure. Interesting, interesting. Him him talking about responding to the director's intentions reminds me of like I talking about like, doing everything that like the audience wants of her fans, you know. I don't know, I don't know. It's interesting how it like always comes back to that. No, it was a smart move, a very smart move. Oh no. Oh, she's upset. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. Oh, come on. You gotta learn to deal with that. I'm sorry. Kinda unfair, but it's how it is. You can't be the best forever, right? This is how you react to that. Growing up is gonna be a harsh reality. Aw. Oh god. Well, lots of things. I don't know. Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, right. She's really been, like, skating off how good she is, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't. Mhm. Good job. Well, kinda. Both impressive, right? It makes the scene good, right? Right. Hmm. Maybe. I don't know. I wonder. Does the director always truly know what the best way to do it is? I don't know if I agree with that, but interesting. How does he feel about his future? It's an interesting question, right? Because we had Ruby think about her future, right? How she didn't think about it before because of the whole cancer thing. Oh, she knows his name now. Oh, God, sorry. Interesting. Ooh, 3 years. Okay. Yeah, yeah, certainly. It worked for the scene, right? Oh, the eyes. Interesting. Huh. Okay, she is like really getting big now, huh? On like game shows. Yeah. I wonder if it will ever be able to come out, be public, right? Once she's not. Oh, God. Right. Yeah. I did not think of that. Interesting. The rivalry of them trying to convince each other that they're cuter. Oh. Oh, she's not gonna tell him. Oh, they're not like never gonna know, are they? Oh God. I'm sorry. Right. Sure. Interesting. Hmm. She is so not focused on her previous life. Interesting. Whereas it's like it feels like he is, right? He doesn't view this as his life, really, right? You know. Right. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we gotta do good. Oh, the pressure, right? We gotta do good for I. Oh, is that really what's getting to her so much? I love like the highlights in the hair. Oh, not quite like that, but yeah. Hmm. Oh, must have been further on from that flashback, right? Oh, yeah. How you are now, right? Yeah. So do you. Interesting. Oh God. Don't give up. Please don't just give up. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hmm. You gotta dance too, Ruby. Come on. Of course she would notice, right? She's probably watched it 100 times. Oh, God. Yeah. It's almost like this. Hmm. Ready to fall at any time. Sure. Yeah. Right. She would be so used to bracing herself. Oh, trying to like. Yeah. Such a hard thing to unlearn, right? But how freeing it would be to, like, unlearn that habit, right? Oh, God. That all that time? How young were you when it started? It's like she was the perfect fan for I, you know? The perfect person to. Oh. Okay. God, that was beautiful. Sure. Interesting. Has her own has her own career ahead of her maybe in this field, huh? Oh. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we haven't had any contact with the father at all. Oh. I wonder. I wonder if he's the one who broke up with her. Oh, I see. And she doesn't want them to feel, oh, that's such a sad thing to overhear. Oh. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. Hmm. I assume it must be someone else in like the entertainment industry, someone, you know. Oh, God, it has an ad right there. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow. How does that feel to have the world watching you? Oh, God. I stop spilling it on the child, please. Oh, she can't drink yet. Right. Ooh, interesting. They track viewership by percentages? I don't think I've ever seen that before. The Dome, huh? I guess that's a big deal, sure. Fulfilling everyone's dreams. Yeah, and I mean, you gotta be able to draw a large audience there, right? Oh, okay. They don't even let you book it if you can't, I guess. God, I wonder how much it costs. What everyone dreams of. That's such an interesting way to phrase it. Right. Okay. No scandals allowed. Having kids is a scandal, right? Oh, wow. Yeah. Can't distinguish her own feelings from lies. Well, your love for your kids must be real, right? But it's almost like that's what people want from you, right? Ooh. How was she? What was her situation like before then, right? She was an orphan. God, what a creepy thing to do to approach a random girl and be like, oh, eyes. Yeah. But what was his reaction to that, huh? Is that a good story to have? Oh, better than getting hit. Hmm. And that's the impression they want to give off. People hating liar. Sure. Probably. But it's just a lie, huh? Interesting. I don't disagree. That's certainly my interpretation, I guess, of like the idol industry at large, right? Oh. Hmm. You can make it not a lie, right? Of course, right? Hmm. Right. You'll have a lot of practice saying it. Yeah. Lie might become the truth. Interesting. Ah, but how do you even? I don't know. It's hard to understand your own feelings, your own emotions, right? Ah, how do you find an object of your love through this though? Just the fans, right? I don't know if that works. Oh, God. Really? Oh, yeah. Would she be able to tell, I wonder? Faith that lies will become truth. God, don't say that. Hmm. Oh, is it? Oh, this is not the dad. This is the crazy stalker guy. Ooh. Oh, when she watched like the dance recital, right? Star. What? Oh God. No way, right? No way, right? Oh, stains them red. Like, no way, right? Oh God. That. Oh God. And then she's. All lies. It never came true. No way, right? Oh, no. I don't believe for a second that you didn't love. Oh, oh, God. Way too much blood. How, like, don't even remember me. Oh, she does, huh? She wasn't, was she? That's what she said. Oh, that was in the flashback. Oh, and yet that didn't prove it was love, huh? Oh, God. Right, he's a doctor. I mean, Oh, God, no. There's way too much blood. Let her guard down. No way, right? Oh, God. Oh, I mean, yeah, like, there's no. Oh. Oh, oh God, don't think about that. But of course, I mean, that's all she ever did. Oh, Ruby. No. Oh, don't let her see. Oh, God. Oh, you have to now. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Oh my God. Like, what are we doing? She could tell. Oh. Oh. God. Oh, the star goes out. God. Horrible. Oh my god. God, I just have like this feeling in my chest. Like this, like, okay, right. Oh my god. Like, dead. Oh, okay. He's dead too. Oh my god. An accomplice. God. All this, like, yeah, all this horrible. Oh, he was at, like, the first one, wasn't he? Oh, there's her, Kana. Ah, God. It's like it creates all this horrible grief, right? It's like all this love. All these people cared about her. That's what she wanted. Oh, yeah. And then it ended up creating all this horrible, like, grief, right? Like, in me, too, and people who watch this, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, people say awful things like that. Ruby, you should not be looking at Twitter after your mom gets murdered. Like, God, Aqua, you gotta, like, not let her do this, please. Like, oh, how people always are, though, with, like, celebrities, right? Oh, like, how quickly it just moves on, right? Yeah, yeah, how quickly she'll be forgotten, even, right? Like, not entirely, but yeah, yeah, just how fast she goes from, oh, ah, yeah. I'm sure you need it, whether or not you think you do. I mean, it was your mom, right? It really was. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, Aqua. I mean, it's like I'm worried about him handling it worse than Ruby, right? Because of like, ah, it's like, yeah. If it's like if it leads to this, then oh, don't say that. Yeah, right? Like, oh, even at her sparkled. Yet it's like she went out so quickly, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he doesn't view this as his life, or even, yeah, this world, Konosekai, right? Doesn't even think this is like the same world, right? It's like, what's the point? Right. Okay, sure. How did he know? I suppose, maybe. Or do you just want someone to blame it on? Other than him, because he's already dead. No, right? Not certainly not have it lead to her death, right? Okay. Oh yeah, because they would have had to know about her pregnancy and everything, right? Oh. Oh, right. Because I called him and told him their address. Oh god, he is like spiraling down this line of thought. Oh man. Right, right, right. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Right. If he has nothing to live for, if he thinks it's like he doesn't deserve this life, then he needs something like that, I guess. Oh yeah. Not that he even knew that he's her child, right? Oh, oh, to be connected to a director, all of that. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this at all. This can't be right. This can't be good. Oh, oh, time skip. Time skip. Huh. Oh, a serious time skip. Oh, God, look at him. And no kidding, huh? Oh, man. Seems like Shirley did bounce back, huh? And the prologue concludes, huh? Oh, so many characters. Oh, God. Oh, her. Kana. Begin my revenge play, huh? Oh, God. That can't be a good way to think it. Oh, it's Idol. It's the song. Right. Okay, okay. God, this can't. Oh, God. Is that the end? Is there more at the end? Maybe. I don't know. We'll sit through the whole thing. Oh, God. Okay, okay. That was a really good first episode. That was a really good first episode. I love this song so much. Oh God. Oh no. I I feel like if I wanted to, I could make the discussion for this episode 3 hours long. There are unironically so many like it feels like every single scene has things to talk about. Like thematically, like the whole thing about lies and all of that and everything, right? Oh God. I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Oh man. Oh, I'm so lucky. I get this song as the opening for the next. How many episodes? Season one? Is it 12 or 13? I don't know. One of those. The next X amount of episodes, right? God, the lyrics. The lyrics of this song make a lot of sense now, huh? Interesting. Is it an after credit scene or is there more credits? Oh, it is. Oh God. Oh, it's just gonna be something horrible and sad. Oh, it's their first birthday? No way. Oh, oh, God. It's so sad. Oh my God. Man. They will. They better. God. Okay. That's the end. Let's talk about the episode in the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. Um, what an amazing first episode, huh? This really felt like a movie. I'm gonna do my best to not have this video be like 3 hours long. It's too late. There's no way I can make this video 3 hours long. So since I actually have a time limit, surely I will be much more succinct with my wording than I normally is. Surely I'll do a great job, right? I can only hope. God, what do I even like? Literally, where do we even start, huh? Like, amazing episode. Very thematically, like, it makes just like thematically, it all just kind of ties together in a way, right? There's this whole idea of like lies, right? And like lies being love, love being a lie, and I guess like for I, it's like this idea of like not even understanding her own emotions, right? Not understanding when something is a lie, when it's not a lie. It's this whole idea, which like to me, from my perception of the idol industry, I guess in Japan in general, which I guess only comes from like anime, right? Like this anime too kind of reinforces it for me. Makes a lot of sense, right? I guess my perception very much is like if someone like I, who's an idol, gets a boyfriend or something, has kids, especially, like, yeah, their fans would like freak out, all of that. And it's very much like you're as an idol, you're supposed to present yourself in a very like idealized way. You're supposed to be like perfect and pretty and all of these things. And they don't want to break that illusion, I guess, right? That's the whole idea behind it from my point of view, I guess, right? My limited perspective. So saying that from I's point of view is very interesting because she's so self-aware of it, right? She's so self-aware of what it means to be an idol and what she's like doing, I guess. But at the same time, because of her perception of like of what love even is, I guess, right? Like when we get this long scene of her own thoughts and everything about love, right? Um, she's just it's so sad, right? It's like she doesn't know. She's looking for something to love, right? She doesn't even know what love feels like, right? She doesn't know what it means to love something, how it feels like to love something. So she wants to be an idol to try and find that feeling through loving her fans, right? Through she thinks that the love that they feel for her and she can share that love for them, right? I just don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that at all because like is it real? Is that real in any way, right? Like, can you really say that any of I's fans had any kind of real connection to her if the way they react, if the way so many of them react is like that horrible negative way, yeah, especially if they found out she had kids, that kind of thing, right? Or is that not something I should say? Is it real in a sense, right? Is it real if I feels that it was real at all? I just don't know. It's for me, I guess I generally have a pretty negative perspective of that kind of thing. I feel like in my mind, the idol industry and that kind of like parasociality that comes from it, it's probably not a good thing to like feel that connection to it, right? Like if anything, it's like if she feels like this kind of love towards her fans in that way, that in and of itself is kind of forming some kind of like parasociality, right? Like she is like she doesn't know all of her fans, right? She doesn't know how they really feel. And I guess through this scene that kind of shows it, right? When she reads this mean comment online, it really gets in her head. She puts so much importance into it, and it bothers her so much, so like relatable, right? Like oh god. Um, this is kind of what I mean, right? Is how it's like she putting this much importance into the thoughts and feelings of like the public and like their perception of you and all of that, right? I don't know if I can say that that is something even close to love or not, right? Maybe it is. If I felt like it was in any way, if I got meaning from that and she really felt like it was, then sure. But I just can't help but feel like the way that she like thinks here, about just like how she's so out of touch with her own emotions, how everything she does and says is just what she thinks other people want from her. She just automatically responds in the way that she knows the other person wants to hear all of this, right? It just feels like she's like broken, right? That she's so used to lying to everyone in the desire of being loved and feeling that love in return, maybe, right? Um, Oh, it's just so sad, right? I don't have a positive view of that at all. I have a very negative perception of that kind of relationship, I suppose, on both ends, I guess, right? You can definitely have a positive, like actually, if anything, I think it's easier to have a positive, like, I guess not relationship, but a positive view of an idol like this, right? Like like not in like a crazy parasocial like stalker way, like the guy who fucking killed her. It's easier to like engage with that in a positive way than it is to actually be the person in I's shoes and engage with all of the expectations and feelings and everything that comes from having this giant like fan base, right? I feel like that's actually the harder position to be in, right? And like have like normal healthy emotions in regards to it, right? God, oh man, she fucking dies. Like, what the hell? She dies. Like, what? Like, I don't know. She's dead. Jesus Christ, right? I got like, man, what what am I even supposed to take from that, right? She's dead. She's dead. What do I even say? Um, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if this is just like horrible. Um, I'm trying to think of like the thematic, like, yeah, like what I would normally do, right? Is like when a character dies in media, right? You could try and like make some kind of, think of some kind of like thematic, like purpose behind it in a way, right? Like their own choices led them to this or something, right? If it's almost something like self-inflicted in a way, something like that, right? But like, so what would that be? What would that be in Ai's case, right? Like she was too good at being an idol and attracted too many people that there's a crazy stalker who showed up and killed her, right? Like that. Like I don't know. It's just so stupid and random and unfair, right? Like not from like a story writing perspective. I just mean like in universe, right? It's just so unfair and crazy that she's just dead, right? It's like all the things she doesn't get to do, right? It's like she gave away her whole life to everyone, right? She wasn't able to raise her kids in public and have probably as meaningful of a relationship as she wanted to have with them because this crazy stalker showed up and killed her, right? Because she gave so much of herself away to everyone, like, oh god, it's so sad. Oh, it's so sad, right? Like she grew up in an orphanage, she grew up in a situation not feeling loved, not feeling love for others, so it's like she bounced in the other direction so far, right? She became someone that so many people love, or at least some version of her, right? A lie of herself. Like maybe if that's how you want to view it, there's just such a negative way to view it. And and then she dies. I just God, right? I guess that's the thing, right? I guess that's a question this is meant to make you think about is it better for I to have experienced all of this, to have had these kids, right? At the very least, right? Um, we have to assume, based off Aqua's theory at the end, which we'll talk about, that her kids, she would have had them. She would have had her kids. She would have had Aqua and Ruby if she wasn't an idol, if she wasn't part of the entertainment industry, right? Assuming the father is part of that, right? So it brought her that, in a way, her decision to go into this line of work and all of this did bring her happiness in a way, right? Oh god. It's just so conflicting. It's so conflicting. And I assume this is something that the story, as we continue on, will give us an answer for, or at least we'll explore further, which is just the whole idea of lies being love, love being a lie, all this kind of thing, all these things this first episode is set up, right? Because I just feel so conflicted right now. It just feels so awful, right? It feels so horrible. I don't know. Man. God, it's rough. God, it's rough. Um, what else do we even talk about? So Aqua. I want to talk about Aqua. We're just gonna kind of jump around. I feel like this episode's too long for me to go through literally all of it scene by scene, or it would be a 3 hour long discussion. Let's talk about Aqua. Let's talk about Aqua and Ruby. I guess we'll talk about both of them, right? Um, so they both reincarnated. Ruby is Serena, girl who had cancer and died. Um, for one, how does that work? She reincarnated like years later as Ai's child, which I guess is just magic. Who knows, right? I kind of doubt we'll ever get an explanation for that. I mean, maybe we will. Who knows? I guess it's just weird because like it seems so grounded. It feels so grounded outside of that, like all the stuff that happens other than the crazy reincarnation shit, right? Who knows? Maybe we'll delve more into it as we go on. So she died, was reincarnated as Ruby. And what I like about Serena, what I think is interesting maybe, is she is almost like the perfect fan for I to have. She like, if I could have a million Serenas, which maybe that's a bad way to put it, because it is really sad and awful the way that she is, like, has cancer, right, as a child and all of this, right? But you know what I mean? It's such, like, an idealized, like, perfect, oh, like, one of my fans is a little girl with cancer who finds so much inspiration and meaning from my my concerts and everything, my me being an idol, you know. That's such an idealized like perfect thing in a way, right? Which I don't really know what to think about that other than like, you know, it's such a stark difference from like, you know, the darker side of it, which is the horrible stalker dude who killed I, right? Like that's not the kind of fan you want, right? But I imagine it's like this is almost like what I would think I imagined when she was talking about like her fans loving her and her coming to love her fans, you know? Like, oh, if I could have met Serena and before she died and all of that, you know? But I guess she kind of did. She kind of did when she reincarnated. She kind of did, right? So that's God. It actually is such a dream come true for Serena, right? Like I just can't even God. Um so I don't know, that's interesting, right? That it's like that. Um Whereas Aquamarine, quite the name, huh, is her doctor. Which we do see his name actually when he looks up and he says his body wasn't discovered, which like I don't even know what to think of that. When he says his body wasn't discovered, right? Uh, God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. It was there very, very briefly. Was it here? I want to say it was right here somewhere. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it was oh, here we go. Yeah. Amamiya Goro, that was his name. Interesting. Hasn't been found. Hasn't even been reported that he's missing, right? That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Did he not have a family or any friends or anyone or anything, right? No one has reported that he's missing at all. That's crazy, right? Maybe that makes a lot of sense though. Assuming this isn't like some weird shit, right? Assuming this isn't some crazy, like, I don't know, like he got erased from existence or something, you know, because like we're already talking about reincarnation stuff. Who knows? If no one has reported his disappearance, then that makes you think he's someone who's very isolated, someone who's very like um didn't have any friends or family at all, right? Like that's crazy, right? Makes you think, right? Really makes you think. Like, does that explain some of his behavior? Maybe that explains like how readily he's able to attach himself to I, right? Like as a doctor before, right? He didn't have anyone, no friends, no family, nothing in his life. So he became so attached to I, right? That makes sense to me. That would make sense to me. And it's not like we see any of his friends or family or anything. It's not like he thinks of his friends or family or anything after he dies, right? Which is interesting. And God, and as I say that too, neither does Serena, right? Neither does Ruby. We don't get any mentions of Ruby thinking about her family or anything after she's dead, right? Which is so interesting. She was a child, which is interesting. I think there's a different perspective that they both have on their lives, right? Ruby, um, well, I guess it's hard to sum it up. I guess it's hard to say what I think their perspectives are on their new lives after they've been reincarnated, right? Ruby, I guess, she has this view of it's like she still kind of thinks of herself as Serena. Well, no, does she? Oh God, I don't even know how to describe it. Ruby is like making the most of her new life though, for sure, right? She certainly views it as like a, you know, she's very gung ho about it, that's for sure, right? She thinks about how she, you know, she can do all these things now. It's like she really got her wish really came true in all of this, you know. So from a child's perspective too, I just imagine her not thinking about her family at all, her just not thinking about any of that, especially with how painful and awful her life was, right? She probably doesn't want to, right? Like, even as sad as it is that I assume she had parents who cared about her, right? Her not thinking about them, I can imagine it, right? Yeah, but from his perspective, from Aqua's perspective here, it's weird, right? It is weird. If he had a family, if he had people, right? He's an adult. You would think he would think about them. You'd think he would think, "Oh, I died. I lost everything and my life is over," right? But he doesn't think that at all. He just thinks, "Oh, I'm in heaven. I've reincarnated as I's baby," you know? So anyway, interesting. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. That was quite the tangent, huh? The way he thinks about his life is weird. He doesn't like think of it as his own. He doesn't think of it as his own life at all, right? Like at the end, we really see that perspective when he's talking about um when he's thinking about all of this stuff. Uh you know, it's like he's thinking of a reason to live. He's thinking of a reason for him to like to be alive, to not give up on life, right? He even starts this off as saying like, you know, there's no point in me being in this world if I isn't around, right? he really views it as his life is already over, and this is just like what, just a bonus stage, right? Whereas from like Ruby's perspective, she views it as, oh, she finally gets to have a life, you know. Um, yeah, it's really not a good, like, I guess to talk about the end here, it is not, this is not good, right? This is not good. The way he's thinking, the way he's acting, all of this. Um, I we don't know much about Aqua. We don't know much about his himself or his past or what he was other than just the doctor and all of this, right? We know a lot about Ruby. We know enough to know that, like, yeah, she was a little girl with cancer who died at a young age, so her having another life is like this amazing blessing and all of this, right? There's simply no way for me to accept, though, that Aqua should be thinking about his life in this way. Should be thinking that um he should not like care about it, or like, that he should just he thinks that this life like isn't his to live, basically. I wonder how much of that comes from the thing that I was so preoccupied about earlier on in the episode too, which is the feeling of them like replacing Ai's babies, the feeling that I didn't get to have normal children because she had them instead, right? Very much relates to the whole lying thing, the way that they basically have to lie to her about being her normal children, right? Um, I wonder if it comes from that place for Aqua, or if that's part of it, right? That he feels like that he doesn't deserve this life, that he took this life from like someone else, from whoever Ai's baby really should have been, right? Or I guess even like beyond that, it's just the feeling that this is like too good for him. It was he should have been dead. His life should have been over. He would be able to like be able to comprehend that, right? And so this is just like some weird, different world, as he put it, right? Compared to Ruby, compared to Serena, where it's like she got cheated out of the ability to have a life in the first place, right? So he views his life as something that he shouldn't like make the most of, I guess, right? That he should dedicate his life to like this revenge, right? I mean, that's how does he put it at the end, right? Um, and now I begin my revenge play. God, he got the emo hair, like, man. Um, no, it's just not healthy at all. There's just no way, right? Even if it's like it's different than with Ruby, right? It's different. Um, he did have a life. He was a doctor. He had all these, he had stuff, I guess. His connections to other people, the more and more I think about it, right? He was always hanging around in patient's room, all of that stuff, right? It seems like maybe that wasn't there for him, but he views it in this way as his life now. He has to dedicate it to I guess, right? That it's not his own life, and that it's like I's in a way, that he owes it to her, I suppose, to like get revenge, I guess, to you know, yeah, really just not good, right? Just not good, not good. I mean, like, do I think I guess the question, I guess to like actually talk about what he says here, right? Like, he talks about all this stuff about um it has to be their father. Their father has to have set all this up. That their father must have known that I was staying at the hospital, and that therefore, she was gonna he uh was in contact with this weird stalker guy and told him that she was there. But what was the weird stalker guy even doing? Right? What was he even doing? He showed up, he said, "Are you Hoshino Ai's doctor?" And then he ran off into the woods. I don't understand what he was even doing, right? What was his plan? Like, if he was just stalking I, did he not just randomly blow his cover for absolutely no reason? It's not like he had a knife and was about to stab Aqua here, right? Like, what was he? I literally don't understand. There's no way his plan was to run off into the middle of the woods, have this doctor guy chase him, and somehow get behind him, and then push him off a cliff, right? Like, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. What did he think was going to happen from this conversation? Whatever. I don't know. Either way, Aqua goes down this long line of thought, this long line of thinking about it has to be their father. It has to be their father who orchestrated all of this. The second part here makes a lot more sense, right? We saw I call him and literally say, "Oh, our new address is blah blah blah," and then this guy shows up at their address, the stalker guy, to stab her, right? So that makes sense to me. Maybe it could be their father. But the other important thing about this is Aqua really wants someone to blame. He really wants someone to blame. He wants someone to take revenge on because that will give him like this meaning and purpose that he doesn't see in his life right now, right? That will give him something to do to like make up for what happened, like for I, right? Yeah, yeah, just so I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. There's no way him chasing revenge like this is a good thing though, right? There's no way that this is a good way for him to be thinking about himself, for him to be thinking about his life, for him to be doing, right? I guess I don't know what I want. Like I guess what I just want is for him to do what I would really want from him, right? Which is what we see in the after credits here, right? She wonders, what kind of adults they grow up to be. Um, she wants them to be happy, right? She wants them to grow up healthy and be happy, be an actor, right? Um, that is what I really wants from Aqua, right? That's there's nothing wrong with her wanting that for her kids, right? So if he really wants to do something for I, if he wants his life to be defined by what I wants for him, right? Which is that in and of itself is probably not a very healthy way to interact with your life and yourself, but then he should do what would make her happy, right? That's what he should really do, right? Which would, I guess, just be, just make the most of his life, right? Make the most of his new life. That's all you can really do, right? Like, really imagine if you woke up in this situation, right? That's always the thing. It's like, God, if I woke up in a situation like this, right? Like, as a baby, for one, I would be like miserable, right? That would be like my first thing. Is it would suck being a baby again, right? All of the years of horrible boredom of not being able to do anything and sitting around, it would be awful. I don't blame stories like this. I feel like they normally kind of skate past that part because it would be terrible. But ignore that. Pretend you woke up as a 3-year-old or something, right? I feel like, oh God, I don't even know what I would think. I guess, right? I don't even know. I guess it makes sense. It makes sense to me that he views himself as he just doesn't view it as like his life to live. I guess he just doesn't view it in that way at all. He just thinks of it as like he thinks of it as heaven almost, right? And then when I dies, it shatters that for him, right? It shatters the illusion of this heaven that it could be. Ah, God. So he asks the director guy here. We don't know his name, do we? I don't think we got his name. Maybe we did. But he is so his plan to sum it up, which like I really love the way they portray this. It really portrays like these crazy like spiraling thoughts really well. Just like it's like he has these racing thoughts of like um he was just thinking about how like awful and miserable his life is, how he has no purpose or anything, and then he immediately has like these spiraling racing thoughts of like that all lead him to a new like reason to live, I guess, right? This revenge. Um, so his plan, let's go over it, right? Is their father's the one who did it, who has to be someone high up in the entertainment industry, which makes sense. I agree with him on that. No one knows who he is, not even the president, no one. So there's no one that Aqua can just go ask. Seeing that he and I are related by blood, I can confirm his identity by DNA testing his hair. So so Aqua's plan is to get into the entertainment industry, right? Like get high up, I guess. And what? Just start DNA testing everyone? Like what are we talking about, man? Like that's crazy, right? How would we do that? Um I guess that's possible. I guess you can do more detective work than that, right? You can try and figure out like people who I guess I is dead. So it probably wouldn't be that hard to go back like through her life and all of this and figure out like who she had close relationships with, who like actors that she was related to were. I guess it would have been before that though. It would have been back in like her old idol days. So maybe it would be harder. Maybe it would be harder to figure it out. But like I guess like directors and producers, people high up, people who would be related to that kind of work she was doing back then, right? I guess Aqua can try and like find people like that. God, it's gonna be such a crazy, convoluted thing to do, though, right? It's gonna be so impossible. I don't even know. So, in a sense, in a way, he is putting himself on the path of doing what I would have wanted for him, which is just to, like, go into the entertainment industry, I guess. But she only wanted that for him because she thought that I would like make him happy. That she thought that'd be like a cool thing for him to do. That he expressed an interest in that from a young age, right? Being, um, acting in that film with her. But the thing about that too, which is like the important thing, is he only did that for I as well. He only did that because the director said that he would put I in the film if he went into it. So I guess that's the whole thing. Aqua needs to be able to live for like himself and the people he cares about, right? That's what I would actually want for him. So it's like, yeah, when he says that Ruby is gonna bounce back, that Ruby will be like fine. Yeah, I agree, right? She is going to be able to pursue her life and live her life in a way that's that I would have wanted for her, right? Yeah, she's pure of heart, for better or for worse. And she wants to be an idol. She wants to be an idol, which is such a dark thing, right? It's like we get such a dark, awful view of what it means to be an idol in this episode, right? Like, because it ends with horrible, bloody death, right? Like, is that really like? I guess that's kind of my perception of it, honestly, right? The idea that being an idol is kind of like this really like it's has this adjacency to all of these like dark things in my mind, right? They kind of bring that up, like how what happens to, like failed actresses, failed idols, all of that, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Ruby definitely had a very like fantastical view of what it means to be an idol and all of this, right? That happens throughout the episode. She says all the time, like, "Oh, don't idols make 10 million yen a month? And don't they, aren't they? Don't we get to have a flying car?" Right, stuff like that, right? So I wonder, like, how she feels about that after this, right? Is she the fact that she's still able to pursue it, the fact that her like spirit about it isn't broken, and she still wants to pursue being an idol is very interesting. Yeah, no, it's very interesting. I'm just scared. I'm scared about where that's gonna go. I'm scared about like what Aqua's feelings about that will be too, right? Will Aqua want her to? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Aqua. I don't know how much Aqua is going to allow himself to care about people around him anymore, right? Like, he cared about I so much. Of course. I mean, it was his fucking mom, right? Like, that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing is, even though he views himself still as not even like really being Aqua, he views himself as like someone in the body of a child and all of this, right? That was still his mom. That was still his mom, right? Like, the emotional like emotions and all of that are kind of just like chemicals in your brain, right? Like the trauma and the emotions he felt while his mom was holding him and she was dying, right? Like, that would be so real, so horrible, so horrifying, all of this, right? Let alone the fact that it's like he knew her as his mom and all of this, right? Like, he knew her for years, let alone even anything else, right? Like, he did have this incredibly loving, meaningful connection with her, right? He didn't view her as just this idol that he cared about, right? That he was a fan of, right? Like, no, she was his mom, right? So like him like acting like this, having this, it's oh god, it's just so bad. It's so sad. It's so awful because it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so hard for like any counseling or anything like that. Like, they talk about this, right? Like victim counseling. It's gonna be so hard for any of it to like get through to him or for him to like engage with it meaningfully. Because it's like, what do you think's going through his head when he is sitting here and having stuff like that happen, right? Having this like counseling going on, like that it's just like not real, that it's different for him, all of these horrible thoughts that are just gonna make it terrible, like oh god, because he like, going back to that scene, I just don't even wanna look at it, but it's like, what a just awful, traumatizing, terrible I just, like he is going to be, like, fucked up, right? Like, it is gonna be bad, right? I man, god, and, like, I guess what a wake-up call that would be, like, he's gonna have to address it. It's gonna be something that's gonna haunt him forever until he addresses it, until he's able to, like, deal with it in some way, as long as he, like, doesn't think about it in that way, right? But, like, what a God. What a realization. I guess I would imagine that being something that would be a realization of making him realize that he is like that this is his life and that this is his connection to I was real. He was still her child, right? Despite all these things I've said about it feeling like this idea of them having to lie to her about being her children and all of this, right? the way that relates to this theme of like lies being love and all of this, right? The conflict that I felt over it, the idea that it feels like they replaced her real children and all of this, right? It's very conflicting because they are her real children, right? The relationship she had with them isn't fake, right? It's not like it was all a lie. They truly did love each other. She loved them, right? She could tell at the end, right? Oh God. That when she said I love you, that she really did love them, right? So how could Aqua, how could either of them view it as a lie? How could either of them possibly view this mother child relationship as being fake and not real and a lie, right? It clearly isn't. It clearly isn't at all, despite the lie being there, right? Despite the fact that both of them are reincarnated and they never tell her that, right? Oh, so then that's interesting, right? Like, so then what does that mean, right? Does that mean that like if we take that further, then that this is real despite the lie being there? Does that mean that like I's fans' love for her is real? It's just it's different though, right? Like maybe, right? It's maybe. I just feel like the clear conflict we see from I, right? Like from her or all of these thoughts that she has, right? It just feels like this whole relationship she has with her fans and the emotions there. I just can't accept that. I can't accept that as being a real replacement for love in any way, right? It's so parasocial and so like not presenting yourself in that way. It feels like this desperate attempt to be love and to try to be loved and to try to love things, right? Not anything like as genuine as like this, right? Is what's on screen right now, right? Ah, God. Maybe I should make this the thumbnail. It's so cute. It's so happy. It's so nice, right? I don't want to make the thumbnail I being dead, right? That would be awful. Um, God. So I don't know. I again, it's like I want to have an answer. I feel like this because this episode is so long. It feels like a movie, right? It feels like it feels like I should have a conclusion. I should have an answer for like all of this conflict over this idea of love and lies and all this stuff. But I this is just episode 1 of a whole anime, right? So uh, I guess I'm probably not going to get an answer to the theme that has been set up in the first episode for a very long time. If I had to guess, right? I guess it's not something that there will really be an answer for. I imagine it's just something that we will examine different angles of, different parts of, right? Like God, I can imagine so much, right? Like Aqua. I wonder how Aqua, for example, for the future of his life. We get a time skip at the end here, right? Which is good. Thank God they aren't stupid little babies anymore. Um, I wonder how Aqua will react and feel about like new friendships, new like relationships, feelings he will have for people in this new life, right? Other than I, right? Will he feel that all of that's fake? Will he not allow himself to engage with those? Will he feel like it's all a lie? Right? It's like that kind of thing. Those are the kind of things that I'm sure we are going to engage with. Because it's like what? What is the thing? What is in Aqua's mind as we leave this episode, right? What is the lesson that he learned from all of these horrible things that happened, right? Does he think? Is it that love is a lie? It's just I don't know. Maybe, right? I wonder, right? Because it's like seeing. I just can't even imagine, right? It's like I get this horrible feeling in my stomach from seeing I die like that, and seeing the way that her feelings, her love, and all of that is twisted in this way, right? Like the scene here after she gets stabbed and she holds out her hand to the guy who stabbed her and says like even now I want to love you and all of this, right? um I get this horrible feeling from it. It feels so wrong. It feels so awful. It feels so terrible. But like, how does Aqua feel? Actually, like, oh God, right? I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess I'm just kind of rambling. Um, okay. What else is there to talk in this episode? Again, I mean, it's like I feel like there's infinite stuff to talk about. But like, I kind of want to talk about red hair girl Kana, right? She's coming back. We saw her at the end of the time skip, right? Which is interesting. I wonder if her attitude is improved. Where is she? She's at like the very end here, right? In the somewhere in here. We got a whole bunch of characters. One of these all gonna be characters. Her, you, her. There's one character here with colorful hair. Colorful hair. She's got to be important. Um, and here she is, Kana. Right? What was her like family name again? I don't remember. Uh, Kana, though. She is an interesting character. I think I don't know. We set up some interesting stuff with her, right? She has this crazy inflated ego. She views herself. She thinks she's like the best, right? She's the best actress ever. All of this, you know. It's very interesting. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it yet. I just am curious where we're going with it. She learns an important lesson, I guess, which is just like you can't be better than everyone forever, right? That's just kind of not how it works. It probably is such an easy thing to fall into as like a child actor, you know. Um, the sad thing too, the scene that she's so sad about, Aqua's performance only like piggybacked off of hers, right? Like the thing that made this so powerful, right? The way he acts here is the contrast between her acting and his acting, right? It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked without her, right? Like in this case, she's basically just the supporting actor for him in a way, right? But I mean, you can kind of view it the other way around too, right? Just unfairly, I imagine most people would look at Aqua as being like the good actor in this case rather than her, even though both of their performances wouldn't work without each other, right? Which God, that in and of itself, I mean, that's a nice little theme of like working together, I guess, right? In such a dark, bleak episode where we get murdered, right, for connection, you know, for wanting love, for wanting to be loved, you get murdered. Like what a good lesson for us to have exited the first episode with, huh? Love itself dies in this episode, right? Like, great, fantastic. Um, God, what else do I want to talk about in this episode? Man, I think I did a good job covering the stuff that I think is really important. Like again, like I could do my normal thing. The way I normally do it is I go through every single scene and talk about every single line and how that relates to everything, but literally this would be 3 hours long. I just can't do that. I just can't do that. And I imagine the fact that I covered this more succinctly and probably a better way than I normally do. Hey, I'm proud of myself for that. Um I I don't want to forget though. I do. Oh, I want to talk about like Serena and the dancing scene though. This was such a good scene. This might have been my favorite scene of the episode. God, where even is it? I don't even know. Somewhere, right? It was after the little time skip when they become toddlers. And she doesn't want to dance. She's so scared of dancing. It's like this. It's like this acceptance of it feels very important for her because it's this acceptance of who she is now rather than still being like Serena, I guess, right? She was still viewing herself, I guess, in a way, as Serena in a sense. But she's Ruby now, right? And I think that actually is a good way to view it. I think Aqua would be better off if he viewed himself as Aqua rather than as God, what was his name? Goro, right? Was that it? Something like that. Um, he would be much better off viewing himself as this is just a new life that he gets to live, right? Like just making the most of the life that he has, right? It's not really any different than before, right? Um, but it's very important for her because it's like she has this God, it's so sad, right? She's so used to bracing herself. She would always brace herself before she would fall because like she would try and I guess like dance and stuff, copy the dancing that she would watch in the hospital. Oh, and because of that, it's so hard for her to dance now, right? She's so used to doing it. She has to break that habit. She has to give up on that, like, not like give up on being Serena, I guess, but like recognize that she is different now, right? It's always an interesting question with this kind of thing, which is like, just because you have like the memories of another person, does that mean you literally are that person, right? Like, if you somehow, in a horrible, crazy, demented science experiment, injected the memories of an old man into an infant that was just born, like scientifically, does that mean that baby is that old man? Like, I don't know. That's certainly how like it feels, right? Like from Aqua and Ruby's perspective, that's how it feels, right? But that's such a sad way to look at it, right? Because then that just goes back to like the whole idea of them like not really being Ai's children, them not really, you know, it all being like a lie in a way, all of this, you know. It's such a sad way to view it too, because it easily leads you to that like disregard of your own life that Aqua has in this episode, you know? Hmm. Yeah. She remembers all of her moves, ready to fall at any time. God, it's so sad. Man, God, just what a horrible, sad episode. Like, just in general, you know? So much of it is so happy, right? It really is just a bunch of, like, positive stuff until the end, right? But it's just, like, in terms of the themes we cover, I kid with cancer, who like lived this horrible life in a hospital the whole time, who like died, and like the main Aqua like regretting her death and forming this attachment to idols over her and all of this stuff, like, oh god, it's all so sad, it's all just such a tragedy, and that's why, like, them, it really is this blessing, them getting this new chance, both of them, really, right? To be reincarnated, to have this new life. And God, just talk about that too. They never talk to each other. They never tell each other who they were in their previous lives. I guess there's no reason for them to think that they knew each other in their previous lives, right? But like, oh God, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Aqua said in that like first scene after his reincarnation that he wants to like discover the mechanism behind it or whatever, right? I would go interrogate Ruby. Like, what if there's some kind of like shared thing between their lives they could figure out is why they were both reincarnated? And there literally like is, right? So like, I'm so shocked Aqua hasn't done that, right? That he's like hasn't demanded that she tell him. But no, they didn't, and they're probably like never going to. I bet like they just never will, right? Like God. And maybe that's important because I think that is actually an important thing, an important realization for both of them. Um, is that they are both not those people anymore, right? I think Ruby has that realization, like in this episode, right? That she is Ruby now. That it's fine for her to be Ruby. That she is Ai's child, right? She accepts it. She accepts it so much more than Aqua does too. He thinks of it as like shameless, right? Her going up and begging Ai to pat her head all the time and stuff, and sitting in her lap all the time. But like, she is her kid, right? It's fine for her to do that. Like, of course, right? Yeah, yeah. My life came to an end with the majority spent in hospital rooms. God, like how young did she get cancer? Just how awful, right? It was like a brain tumor, right? Yeah. Huh. If only I could be so free. And she gets it, right? She has it now. She has it. She gets the body that she wanted, the life that she wanted, all of this, It's such a blessing for her, right? And she's able to think of it in this way, where I don't think Aqua is yet, sadly. Hmm. Yeah, she's good at acting. She's good at dancing. I mean, she's doing some stupid little like. I guess it's impressive, but he just had a scary thought. Her being an idol. I wonder. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Anything else I want to talk about in this episode? Maybe not. We made good time. Only 45 minutes. Hey, that's good for my standards. That's good. Okay. I hope I didn't miss anything. I feel like I probably did. I mean, again, it's like I could talk for forever. But I think for the most part, I think I'm happy. I think we have covered the things that I think are important, that I think are meaningful. I didn't ramble too much. We did a good job. We did a good job. We did a good job. I am very, I don't know. I like all of our characters. I like Aqua. I like Ruby. They both have interesting. It seems like Aqua is the one who really has a lot of work, right? We have a lot of work to do with him. I wonder, like, is there an answer hidden somewhere in his whole in like the themes for his problem, right? Like this whole idea of love and lies and everything, like because I just hate thinking of it like that. I hate this idea that lies have anything to do with it, right? That it because Ai's love for her children, lies were never involved, right? Lies were never involved between her love for her children, right? There's the lie that her children are not really her children, but I guess my I reject that because I think they truly are. They are actually her children. I just don't even think that is a lie, right? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe that's part of it. Maybe Aqua needs to accept that he truly actually just is Ai's child. Maybe that's part of the process he needs to take to be able to engage with his life normally. But hey, we have a whole anime ahead of us, huh? It's such a weird feeling because it feels like this was a movie, right? This was a movie that we have watched that sets us up for the rest of the show, and we got a whole bunch of episodes. So, man, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So, as crazy as that is, I suppose that is it. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. There's early access to the next episode down on Patreon if you want it. Or if you just want to support me, right? That'd be cool too. Um, Leave a comment, tell what you think, and I will see you in the next one.